Angels taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. So the St. Louis Cardinals with a gloomy outlook heading into the season. Definitely a long shot to contend. Siggy, how do they outperform expectations and give that fan base some hope?
Boog, I got a feeling these fans are going to have to enjoy the little things this year. Maybe a fan favorite has a great season. Maybe a prospect really emerges or something. But this roster, it's just not cut out to go toe-to-toe with the league's best. I know it sounds like I'm writing them off already, but I'm really not. I mean, who knows? They have a hot start. Maybe the front office gets it.
All right, ready to go here. We go to the bottom of the first. Now we're for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And there's a foul ball. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And that one fouled off. And ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The next offering misses. 2-2. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. And that one is lifted in the air. Wallner sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. So let's take a look at the opening day lineup for the Cardinals. Chris, what do you expect from them in 2025?
I'd expect them to be competitive at the very least. St. Louis has only had 2 seasons below 500 since 2000. So you got to think they'll be in the hunt all year long and maybe even give Cardinals fans something to cheer about in October.
Brendan Donovan, the next to hit, takes ball one. Lopez, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Man at first, here comes Wilson Contreras. Up and in, ball one. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out and a runner at second here on opening day. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Nolan Gorman. That one lifted to left. Larnach moving under this one. 2 away down.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Alec Burleson.
So up next, Alec Burleson.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And gone! They must be going crazy in the dugout. And the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. See a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Nolan Arenado stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Twins nothing. Back here in St. Louis. Now it's back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second, bottom of the second. And now Jordan Walker. Lopez back to work. Walker in his second season, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Mason Wynn in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, he'll give a little.
Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. Way at the plate. Got him. 2 out, space is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 3. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Lars Nootbaar. And first offering is fouled off.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball one. Just off the inside edge. Nootbaar gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the air, out towards left center. Larnach hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Contreras now. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Buxton makes the catch, and that is. And welcome back to the bottom of the fourth, and now the right fielder, Alec Burleson.
Right fielder, Alec Burleson.
And that's downstairs and outside.
One ball, one strike.
In the air, center field. Buxton puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 so far.
Arenado.
On the ground. And that chance handled. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, we usually get a couple of close ones every game.
Now here is Jordan Walker. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Ball one there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Walker checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Back up the. Oh, that got him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the third out of the. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. Lopez back to work. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike
Oh,
one.
one's the
Well, you
count.
got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
0-2.
That's to third. Lewis tosses to first. One up, one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason
Wynn next up for the Cardinals. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And the sweeper
that's inside.
misses. Wynn, 22 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Strike one.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're
I got a
seeing,
ball, one
88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball,
One ball,
that is a very
two
tough
strikes.
pitch to adjust to.
And there's a
Ball
ball.
2-2 the count.
High fly ball out towards left center. Buxton sizing it up. Makes the catch for the out.
now batting, center fielder,
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is
Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar. 1 for 2. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Redbirds down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at Busch
Leading
Stadium.
off for
Start of the
Minnesota,
6th, John
shortstop,
Sciambi with Chris
Carlos
Singleton.
Correa.
And leading off, Carlos Correa.
now pitching for Minnesota.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th,
Number
and there's a new
54.
pitcher on the mound, Danny
Danny
Coulomb.
Coulomb.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to
Counts
do his
1-0.
best to keep the score right where it is.
Donovan up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And that's a foul ball. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Out towards right center field. Wallner makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilson.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 4-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside.
outside.
And that's ball 1. Strike 1.
1-1.
Got Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Burleson.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. It has the distance. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 6-0. Here comes the manager out of the Twins. On the mound now for the Twins, Aberson Castellano. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him, as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Jordan Walker now at the plate. Just missed. That's off the inside corner. 2-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now up for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. Swing and a miss
0-1.
as he was out front that time. Two outs. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and he breaks his bat. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Buxton snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a foul ball. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
That misses.
Playing Battlefield, Brett.
That is ball 1. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
1-1 now. Swings through that.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair.
2 strikes.
He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large.
Now batting, left fielder, Brendan.
So a man at first,
Donovan.
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And this place is rocking. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Cole Sands.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Wallner makes the catch. 2 away.
Up next.
And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So Nolan Arenado now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now a chance for Jordan Walker. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And the lead continues to grow. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Herrera at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
The count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him, no big deal.
Ground ball left side. Zips it across. Inning over. Although plenty. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the...
Cardinal.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Sands back to work. Hit in the air, center field. Buxton sizing it up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Sands in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Nootbaar stands in now and watches strike 1.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy. Pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's a 1-2. That's inside.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That missed by a lot, and it's 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot. Shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, out to left. Larnach puts it away, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Twins 1. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Betray my trust. I woke up with love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream. shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them because your papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing capers. And the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I ain't check from the booth, yeah. It's the truth, the pressure on you when you stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Did you we talk about we should have called the troops. Shout to all my W. Waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at a dollar bill. They told me, chill, let's get at a dollar bill. They chill, let's get at a dollar bill. They told me, chill, let's get at a dollar bill.
Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Well, Singy, we get to see the league leader in OPS in this one today.
Oh, he's been outstanding this season, getting on base and slugging. Such a tough out. Really making pitchers question their life choices, Boog.
First pitch coming your way next. This is Willie Castro. Bottom of the first, and
Leading
stepping
off
in for the Cardinals, Lars
Center
Nootbaar.
fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins. Ryan makes the grab, one down.
Left fielder,
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. That one's upstairs, ball one.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Batting third, first baseman, Wilson.
So man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. That to right. Wallner sizing this one up. And there's 2 down.
Batting
Here's
fourth,
Nolan Gorman.
second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
He was late there. Strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard. So digging in, Alec Burleson. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, scoreless after 1. Back here in St. Louis, here's Royce Lewis.
Third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Fly ball to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting seventh, designated hitter,
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That splitting's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And he chases a high fastball there.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Herrera in his 2nd season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Panama. Into left center for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals.
the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Ball to strike. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. As we go to the last of the third, here's the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Ryan back to work. In the air, left field. Larnach on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Smoked on the ground a second. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So up next, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground, right side. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. And that one hammered way back there. That one opts against the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Nolan Gorman will hit next. A single his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Outside low. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Foul ball. Gonna count 1 and 2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll do it. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 of them left the yard. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Twins 1. Back here at Busch Stadium. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Baseman, Nolan Arenado.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, stand right there, but you can't get it. I said I would do it, and now I do it all the time. I've been steady and kicking to make it fluid on the rhyme.
Pulls that one foul. And swings through that one.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball one. Center field. Buxton under it. And out number one on the grab. So now here's the DH. Jordan Walker. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It's insane.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number two. That's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of slice that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Herrera off of first with 2 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
He can get through this one. Put up a 0. This will help in his outings to come.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Danny Coulombe preparing to come on if needed. Sands, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Left on. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's. Back here in St. Louis, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Brendan Donovan. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The wide to kick the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
chases in the dirt. Slider there. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Now batting, second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. And there's a strike.
If we didn't play, I would.
1 strike.
If we lose tomorrow, I'm honestly thinking about skipping Tuesday. What's up?
One upstairs, ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Fuck, I'll come up for yours Tuesday then.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And down in order go the Cardinals.
Wasn't it at like 11 o'clock at night or something? I think we were on. We were talking about that last year.
Back here in St. Louis, where we go bottom 6. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. In the air out towards right center. Walner sizes this one up. And there's one down.
Yeah, like a week ago, I felt really good about. Exactly a week ago, actually. That was Sunday night when I was talking about it. I felt really good about. Yeah. And then after watching a couple days of practice this week, and now Friday went, I don't know if we will get within 15 points. And I honestly think that we are. I don't think we're better than this team, but I think we are capable of winning. And we may just get absolutely slaughtered, and it wouldn't shock me. And then watch them turn around. Watch them turn around then and lose by 65 to Auburn, probably.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Jordan Walker, the next to hit. Off the mark there.
It's so exhausting.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Offense held in check there. And we're back. Ryan.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Griffin Jacks. Herrera now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
You know, these Cardinals really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one.
Something that I never thought I would have to, like, even think about as a coach. So, JV, I try to keep it super simple because we don't know much better. So, I'm just big on, like, just learn to move without the ball, and if you have trouble scoring, it's because you're being lazy. And you're standing around and not trying to get open for a teammate to throw it to you or giving yourself the ability to even be in scoring position to, like, be a threat. So I will literally, if we have a post player in there, I'll run just 40, whoever it is, and let us pass and cut and figure it out on our own. There's, like, certain situations where, like, into quarter, I may say a certain set that we've ran, I know, in a practice. But other than that, I'd literally just run 4 out, 1 in, or 5 out. Well, our JV group, like, not just a second. I got a phone call.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Danny Coulombe warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Swings through that high fastball.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, and try to climb the ladder.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing. Back here in St. Louis, we're at the top of the year. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Justin Topa. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilson.
And up next for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Danny Coulombe, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And now they're out front. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, singing a laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
On a line out towards center. Buxton right there to make the grab. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Burleson getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Now batting.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Burleson off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs. Swing and a foul straight back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. And that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Let me tell you what they told me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any Grammy. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up and the gang. We have sacks and some dirty bands, blowing bands out, but I'm still, that's the price of gas. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
We got 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
First pitch coming your way next. Okay, all set to go. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Foul ball there. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. That one to first, Miranda. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting second.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Brendan Donovan in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Inside. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting third, first baseman, Wilson.
2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. With 4 hits in the series, 3 of them home runs. Ripped, but it curls foul. Contreras with a homer in his last game. 2 outs, bases empty. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And Wilson down on strikes. 1. Back here at Busch. Bottom of the second. Here's Nolan Gorman. Over, back to work. Fought off foul. Gorman went deep in his most recent game. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 gone.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Over in his 4th year. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Struck him out swinging.
SmackDown, Triple H, who was the final lottery pick, brought in X-Pac, brought in China. We see China in action later tonight for the Women's Championship. But Seth McMahon extended it out versus X-Pac for signing that contract. So he's got a chance to come in here, light heavyweight champion in WWF, and cruiserweight champion in WCW. And X-Pac, out of rookie as far, he might be my favorite of these three. X-Pac, I think he has the kind of fire because he wants to impress one person, and that's Triple H. He brought him in. So you got to figure that if you got China on the card, we got X-Pac on the card, both these competitors are going to want. So, I mean, I'm going to say it, they're boss. I know Stephanie's also their boss, but it seems like Triple H got a big hand in why they're on the brand. So, they want to make a statement to both their bosses, I guess I should say. Yeah, I mean, we know Triple H tonight, world title match, SmackDown World Championship on the line against The Rock. He will own Triple H. There's a, since Chuck X-Pac here in the sit-back challenge, there's a scenario where we could see Triple H trying to Xbox all the championship gold by the end of tonight. Rey Mysterio coming out to the ring now here, and Rey fought his way to this match. Actually, the only competitor that had a true qualifying match. Everyone was given their reasons for making it. But that qualifying match had a little bit of controversy. When he beat Ray Finn on SmackDown for women, he had the look in the ring. Yeah, we all remember that. But Rey Mysterio, like you said, he's the only one that had to earn it to get here. He was used a lot, but there's something special about Rey. You know there's a box with this, and it wasn't a big deal. Here we go. Let's see if the signing is a big deal here. No. Is it going to be good? Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to see. Oh, wait, I lied. It's not. Man, I'm going to all this hype for Terry. I got too excited. I couldn't help it. Bro. I was going to say, when you were talking about Ray Jenkins, I was like, you know what? Maybe you can kind of do this, but I think you're going to be signing. That was so excited about that. So I reached my own theory as soon as I said it. But now Terry looks for me to see, like, wow, it's like really my entrance. Got a picture of Terry status card, but no William Regal. We always think Jerry had any issues, but you want to plot this. Here we go. Oh my. I don't actually agree. Oh.
Months.
Crowd fired up, but I mean, this is a massive exciting night for this match, but SmackDown is at its top right now. Yeah, I can make my prediction now. It's all man, so they R-E-S-E, says on the shirt. I mean, if you're any of the guys in the match, you gotta be a little piggyback to this in order to pop out the ring. And you know what? That's the actual for the guy. I could see the rules in free agent signing. And then the other wrestlers can have a solo match. Here's a RVD might come in with a little bit of a target to the face. That puts SmackDown takers off there. That Cruiserweight Championship, one of two cross-rated championships in the CTU. For this match, I'm going to be controlling Rob Van Dam, Chief controlling Rey Mysterio, and Kingdra is going to be repping it out for X-Pac. Controlling the train, Rob Van Dam with a big awesome. Jiri. Son of a bitch, he's sneaky. Jiri only has fast when you're on the high. Oh. I mean, this is going to be obviously what's not this is a conflict of match. But you got to keep our eyes on one place. One false for finish. Ray digested what's going on. He's himself. He's really good at you. He's better. How's X-Pac with their movie? He's doing good. Not like, you know, but a little bit. Someone's watching, like, there's no reason to do this. There's a game that comes out from back up in the Wall Street about it. You're going at it. Right outside. Maybe not that driver, but it's actually a quick finish, but it's going to be tough. The six guys in the ring. You never know when something close is going to happen. And you never know when that story is going to give up for anyone. It's not going to help you out there. No, it's the one I'm trying to use. I don't know why it's doing this. When I turned it back on, there's another program. We're fighting for our lives out here. And the CPU going through it. Oh, look out, Ray. I thought Ray was going to jump over. Rob was jumping. Oh! Rob got eyes on Ray. Big pick there from X-Pac and Jerry Lynn. Oh, that hurt. Oh, I want to go for two. Like with that guy. You got X-Pac. Oh, he's got a Nintendo Switch. Oh! Of course, no DQ here, so great. Right. Brought out to me to a person on service. You have 5 people respecting it. She's one that's pretty order. You might be going over. Oh, no. Oh, got out. One, two, three, one. Look out, body wash. Designed for men like that. Mysterio qualified for this match, and he beat Kidman, but Kidman had his hands on the ropes. Now Rey Mysterio, who some might wonder if he should have been in this match, is the champion. So a lot unfold, but we'll have to see where that goes throughout the night.
What the hell is that?
I think you're fine.
On SmackDown? He was supposed to be on the next Raw.
Sean, I'm sorry you for breaking hearts this time. Rob wasn't signed. Look, he told me you're going to Intercontinental title off. I told him I want to make him fight just to get a contract. He didn't come in and challenge right away.
That was a little bit, you know. That's fine. I've seen it going on in the industry. Monday on Raw. Rock Express is Intercontinental Championship to be absolutely hurt.
That sounds great. I don't care. I'm not worried. Rob Van Dam is on SmackDown. Rey Mysterio and the Cruiserweight Championship is on SmackDown, and soon the Women's Championship too.
Just remember who has the last match of tonight's show. The entire world is probably about my brother. He's definitely forward from Michael, because definitely that's the big reason. And see what happens when it's so-called perfect match on Raw. Cruiserweight fighting for the Intercontinental Championship. If the Brady wins, they in the Raw contract.
Be honest, he may not want a Raw contract right now with the way AEW World has been running around. Up next, we have Raw's Tag Team Championship on the line. It's going to be opportunity for the New World Order. The Outsiders, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, team up to take on the Dudley Boys for Raw's Tag Team titles. Tag title is on the line here in this match. The Outsiders representing the New World Order here. Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, they've got that Diesel Eric Bischoff there behind them. We saw these guys, both Hall, Nash, and Hogan even actually did tonight. They struggled in the World Title Tournament, but on the last episode of Raw, we saw the NWO show that they're a threat outside of the ring as well. Attacking T-Rock, attacking Undertaker, threatening the entire tournament. Eric Bischoff talking to Shawn Michaels, got some stuff to himself tonight. This is the first opportunity for the NWO outside the beat to challenge the Dudley Boys for Raw's Tag Team titles.
You're right, the Dudleys are the champ, but you always feel that uneasy feeling. The NWO, the Outsiders are involved. There's always just something about them. You don't know what shady tactics to be in play. Dudley Boys, they have the titles, but they have to go on high alert here, especially if you mentioned that little Diesel there, Bischoff lurking.
As the Dudleys make their way out to the ring here with the title and the access Dudleys behind the T-Rock, Simon to manage the Dudley Boys, and I don't know if she's going to really get physically involved with Eric Bischoff is there maybe a bit of a benefit for Dudley to have Stacey in the corner to someone?
I mean, I think there's always a benefit to having Diesel in your corner, because even though she might not get involved physically, she can get involved mentally. She steps on that ramp, she can always play that, what are you going to get a grill card? And I don't know, the NWO, they're pretty ruthless right now, but I don't know if they would actually get a win. We're going to have to find out if she does get called.
And the Dudleys are, I think they're, even if they didn't have Stacey Keibler and as much of a threat as the Outsiders are, the Dudleys beat the Headbangers, they beat the Radicals to get the titles. These guys have started very strong in a pretty stacked Raw tag division, and I don't know if I would pick them to win this game, but at the same time, they can find, if there's a team that can find a way to take down the Outsiders tonight, I do think it's our tag team champions right here.
We're about to find out. Dudleys, can they get 3-0?
That's our opportunity to the question becomes if the outsider is going to mismatch. You know, this is, plan B got into this point. What's plan C? What's plan D? Do they focus on just helping Hogan later tonight? I mean, this is a major domino, and I'm sure Shawn Michaels is watching this back in his office, hoping the Dudleys can pull this off and hang on to the floor.
I almost feel like Shawn Michaels needs the Dudleys to pull this off here. Big team, though. A heavy team. Yeah.
Big man and the medium-sized man.
Looking to Kevin Bash.
And the runner stays where he is.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2 is the count. One ball, two strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. End of two here at Busch Stadium. No score. Welcome. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Swing and a miss.
You know, these cards,
0-1's
as
the
you
count.
probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first
0-2.
pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs,
Inside, ball
but
one.
that hasn't been the case today.
To third. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
And now, Mason Wynn. First pitch
That's outside.
doesn't find the zone. Strike one.
1-1.
Nobody gives you a gold medal for finishing your taxes, but TaxAct does give you an email confirmation, which you can read while playing the national anthem. TaxAct.
Next offering misses down and away. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That one misses. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Out to center. Buxton moves under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Nootbaar.
0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
No balls,
Off balance
2 strikes.
as well.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. We're tied. Nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Minnesota.
And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
off
4,
for the
now up for
Cardinals.
St. Louis,
Left
Brendan
fielder,
Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Wallner in and to his right and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Wallner puts it away for the out. 2 down. And a foul ball. And he gets tied up right there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Buxton makes the play. That is the inning. Through 4. Welcome back. White. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Alec Burleson. That one fouled off.
You know, these Cardinals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Arenado now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that one in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So now the DH spot, Jordan Walker struck out swinging his first time. And that's outside.
Ball 1.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that
2
pitch.
strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
In the air out to center. Makes a nice running catch. And that. All right, we go to the. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Lars.
Stepping in, Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 2 in this one. Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first. That's it out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brendan.
So 2 down now, and here is Brendan Donovan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped in the air, left field, Larnach. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Wilson Contreras. Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one's carrying. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Lewis in position. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
For the Cardinals. Now pitching for
Back
Minnesota.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Cole Sands. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Base hit, center field. Man at first, nobody out. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. He swings and fouls one off. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton sizing it up. Nabs it, and that is that. The Cards leave 1. They trail it 6-1. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Twins, Willie Castro. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on them.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Foul ball still 0-2. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Up the middle, Correa. The throw to first, 2 up, 2 down. Here's Contreras now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's hard hit on the line. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take this one in a blowout.
Clearly the defense came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just one run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to the blue and pilot is the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons squabble. No killers who be good fathers who raise their daughters.